Hi everyone. I hope everyone's super, super good. I don't even know if this is working. Honestly, I feel like such an amateur. Like, I literally have not used this for so long. I've even still got the StreamYard logo because it's honestly like that. I haven't even had a subscription for like over a year. So I hope everyone's super, super good. I just decided to go live today because what better day to go live than Newcastle being back in the Champions League. So yeah, let me know if obviously there might be a few hiccups along the way. I don't know. Well, you never know what's going to happen. But as I say, I do hope everyone's okay. The draw is just about to get underway. Obviously, I have to have it on mute in the background for obvious, for whatever reason, because of copyright. Let me know if the camera's okay, by the way. It's been doing this the last few days. With freezing, and the audio's been fine, but the camera's been freezing. I don't really know why. I have not got my setup anymore where I used to stream on my computer with a proper webcam and everything. I haven't got that anymore, so I'm literally using my phone. So if it goes wrong, then just blame that. As you can obviously tell, I'm very organised. Not. But yeah, the draw is just about to get underway. Obviously, as we know in the past, there's a lot of build up of things like this, a lot of waffling, basically complete waffle. So there'll probably be a little bit of dragging out, a little bit of, just video clips here and there, not from me. So we'll just chat through it and we will see Newcastle's fate together. Because here we are. I actually can't believe I'm sitting here saying that we are in the Champions League because it is genuinely crazy to me. You lot will know because I haven't actually done anything on this channel, I don't think, like for most of the takeover. It's only been like I haven't actually uploaded anything on this channel for over a year. So it's probably literally like minimal takeover chat. I did not expect literally a year ago that we would be in the Champions League this year, that we would be in a Carabao Cup final. I genuinely just didn't think that we'll be here and that we'll be talking with Newcastle being in the Champions League, which is genuinely crazy. Also, if anyone hears noise in the background, as everyone will know, probably I do have a 5-year-old daughter who is at this moment not currently interested in football. I am working on it. Don't get me wrong. I am working on it. But she is just currently playing over there while we're doing the Champions League draw. So if you see a little guest, that's who it is. But yeah, as I say, I really just did not expect to be here. I just didn't think that Newcastle were going to be in the Champions League anytime soon. If you'd asked me even a year and a half ago, I would have said that I genuinely didn't think I would see Newcastle in the Champions League ever again, because I just had that in my head, like that I just would never, ever see this again. So yeah, it's crazy time, but I hope everyone's good. Thank you everyone for joining me. As I've said, I'm using my phone at the moment, which I feel like I'm a beginner again. I haven't streamed for that long. I've streamed on other people's channel, but I haven't streamed on my own channel, so I genuinely feel like I'm a complete beginner. It's so weird. And as I say, I haven't got my setup that I used to have, with my computer, my webcam and everything like that. So I just tend to stream off my phone these days, because I did take actually probably about 6 or 7 months away from content, away from podcasting, away from YouTube, like last year, because it just got a little bit heavy and just my life changed different directions and stuff. So yeah, so while we're waiting for the draw to start, because I know everyone here Arsenal fans, like Luca. Hey, how are you? I'm good, Luca. Thank you. Really, really nice to see you back. Thank you so much. I know you'll be excited as well because Luca's an Arsenal fan. Doug as well, my really, really good friend Doug. Welcome back, Kendall. Thank you so much. Please go and check out Doug's channel as well, which I do some irons appear on. Yash as well, who is incredible. Thank you so much for that. Sorry if I'm butchering your name here, Ashoke, I hope that's your name. But thank you so much for being new here. Everyone's welcome here, and you'll probably get some horrendous takes and some decent ones as well. But thank you very, very much. I'm here. This is probably before I started. As PK says, watch us draw Atleti. I will, as everybody knows, look, there's a Torres picture here in his Atleti kit. Atleti are my second team. They have been since 2004 because of Fernando Torres. So everyone always used to ask me the question, what would you do if Newcastle drew Atletico or ever played Atletico? Who would you support? My answer was always Newcastle. Newcastle are my team. They are in my blood. That is my team. However, that will never happen. We'll never play each other because we'll never be in the same conversations. This was obviously when we were under Mike Ashley. Lo and behold, here we are. We are in the same conversations now, and we genuinely could see Simeone at St James's Park. Now, you do not understand how much I want El Cholo at St James's Park. Like, you just don't understand. So I will, if we get Atletico, I'm going to be so excited, and that's going to seem so weird, but yeah, I would never thought my teams would play each other. It's going to be the Trippier derby, the Manquillo derby, Cholo on the sidelines. I'm going to be in my element. So yeah, I'll be really, really super, super happy. And Yasha's RDP, so Rodrigo De Paul and Bruno Guimaraes. That'll be an interesting matchup because everyone knows my thoughts on RDP. I think he's not a nice person. I was going to swear, but we'll leave it at that. As Lee says as well, he's hoping for Sir Bobby's group. So Barcelona, PSV Eindhoven, and Porto, Ospor, and Lisbon. So that'll be amazing. You could do Sir Bobby Robson tour. That would be fantastic, wouldn't it? That'll be really, 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 really good. So I'm just going through the comments, by the way. Big up Ryan as well. He's my biggest hater. But I love him. And Taylor says, thank you so much, Taylor. Welcome back, Ken, your own channel. You've avoided your channel for a while, to be fair. Great to see you back. Yeah, you know what? It was just genuinely procrastination from my point of view. Like, I work full time. Obviously, I've got my daughter. I was doing like bits and bobs for like Sky and things like that. And I just didn't find the time for my channel. And I find it really, really difficult to like ask people to come on or like genuinely be consistent with my channel, and that's been my struggle. But obviously it's nice to have something to talk about again now, so yeah, that'll be brilliant. Also, I just to like a forewarning, I'm watching the stream obviously because of like filming and stuff like that. I'm watching the stream on the BT Sport or TNT, whatever it's changed to, YouTube. So if it's behind or anything like that, that'll be why. If there's a delay, I'm not sure if there is or not. So yeah, so let me go back through the comments, because if anyone uses StreamYard, like, I can't even believe this is here. How ugly is this, by the way? I just haven't even renewed my subscription for like a year because I haven't needed it. So I really need to do that if I'm going to be consistent, because that, I'm sorry, little duck, but that is so ugly. Anyways, why is it even a duck? I really, really don't know. But let me go back through the comments, because there is quite a few over here, and I'm really, really super, super grateful. And Shrew as well. I was literally thinking the other day, why isn't Kendall on YouTube a lot? Yeah, I never am. I'm on everyone else's YouTube, just not my own. But hopefully this will be this season. But like, I'm at home games as well, so it's really, really difficult for me to do anything regarding that. And I just find the YouTube scene's really, really concentrated and diluted, and that's fantastic because there's so many people doing it. It's brilliant. And I do a lot of things for other people's channels and things. But I just find it really hard to get a niche. He says, can we talk about City and the Carabao Cup? No, we cannot, because that tipped me over the edge after Sunday. Genuinely tipped me over the edge. I was sat there last night and I just thought, I just know. I was on stream with Never a Foul. If you want to go and check their channel out as well, which I'm on quite a lot. That's the channel that I'm on now. And Kaz was just like, Newcastle, Man City. And Daps was like, who have we got? And he thought it was joking, and no, it genuinely was Man City. So that's absolute nightmare. Genuine nightmare. Jamie says the video's very sorry. I'm really sorry. I don't know why the video's stuttery. I have no idea. I don't even know how to change it. I can't. So you're just gonna have to deal with it. Deal with it for now. But if the audio's okay, you're just gonna have to deal with it, and I'll try and figure out how to sort the video out. And Dave Echo says, you okay? How you doing? I'm really, really good. Thank you. Thank you so much, Ian, as well, who's liked and subscribed. Good luck with your channel. Thank you so, so much, Ian. I really appreciate that. Danny says, do you think Newcastle have moved too fast in progression? No, I don't think we have, because I think we've definitely got there on merit. We've got the team, the squad, the unity, the whole city's behind the team now. So I don't think we've moved too fast. I did initially think that, and when everyone was asking me if I wanted Champions League, I was like, yeah, but I think Europa will be better. But no, I think we're right where we belong, and I'm really, really looking forward to the Champions League. So the draw is just about to get underway, I think, in a couple of minutes. Obviously, because I'm watching it on mute, I don't know what's going on or like who is there. I think it's Joe Cole, but I'm not sure. So yeah, shout out Yasin as well. And my girl Sam, nice to see you back. I love Sam so much. She's just my favourite, but thank you. So yes, I'm going to go back down to the beginning of the comments. Because as I said, this is just absolutely crazy. And it does this thing where it just drops to the comments. So if I've missed your comment, I'm really sorry. Just like do it again. Is that I always think that's Claudio Ranieri. I always forget his name. Obviously, as you can tell, I'm not familiar with Champions League in terms of Newcastle. It's normally Atletico, so yeah. And Steve as well, go and check out Steve's stuff as well. He does some fantastic Newcastle content and other content as well across the channels. He says, how are the lads? So yes, so excited. And Paul says, your vocalize are my exact inner monologue. So that's brilliant. I honestly think Newcastle fans are just such on the same level now. Like, it's actually crazy, but obviously in Atleti as well, because Paul supports Atletico too. Callum, how are you doing, Kendall? It's been too long. It really, really has, but it's nice to be back, and thank you, everyone. Big up Ramel as well. Big up Kendall. Thank you so much. Roms is always on Never a Foul and other channels as well, so always check his stuff out because it's brilliant. But he supports Liverpool, so, you know, it's just a bad thing for him, but it's fine. Everyone makes mistakes. No one can be perfect. But big up Bailey as well. Big up Kendall, smash the likes. Yes, please. Obviously, this is new to me because I haven't been on YouTube for so long, but I know the algorithm is very like-focused now. If you like a video, it normally gets kind of sent out to a lot of other people and across the channels and things like that. So, yeah, if you could like the video, that would be really, really helpful. I do hate asking. I feel so awkward, and I think this is why I don't do stuff on my own YouTube channel, because I feel like secondhand embarrassment is real. It's so real. But, yeah, that's why I don't... I don't ask, but I would be really grateful if you could. And shout out Liam as well. Big up Kendall. Good luck for the draw. Thank you so much. As I said, I'm listening on mute to the draw, so I can't actually physically see what's going on. Hear what's going on. Sorry, I can see it, but I can't hear. So you lot will have to let me know what's going on. At the moment, it looks like they're just running through the pots. So obviously pot 1, pot 2, pot 3, pot 4. Newcastle, for anyone that doesn't know, will be in pot 4 because our coefficient, which is like the kind of points you get for being in Europe and being in European competitions or higher place finishes in the league, is very low because we haven't been in the Champions League for 20 years. So our coefficient's super low, but however, Celtic are always also in there as well. So it's like there's a couple of decent teams in there as well who you probably wouldn't expect. But yeah, Max says, you are right, that duck looks horrendous. I don't even know why it's a duck. I will have to find that out, definitely. And Joe Cole said Newcastle is a team in pot 4 that nobody wants to draw. Well, do you know what? I think Joe's probably right. I think when you look at top 4, just have to go and tell her to be quiet because this is so important. It's like history being made. She's just playing Barbies, so that's what you can hear in the background if you can hear anything. You're not playing Barbies, what are you playing then? All right, sorry. So yeah, so I think he's right because if you look at pot 4, apart from like obviously Celtic, it's a difficult league because the Scottish Premier League, no disrespect, I lived in Scotland for a long time. It's at a lower level of the Premier League, and obviously when you've seen the way that we've played and how well we've done last season, the team that we've got, I think probably out of pot 4 we probably will be the ones that nobody wants in pot 4. So yeah, we'll see. Also, again, I'm sorry for rambling, like literally just waffling right now. I'm just waiting until the draw starts. So they're just explaining how the draw works at the moment, how a team from pot 1 will go into every group, a team from pot 2 will go into every group. And they'll have to kind of shuffle the groups because you're not allowed to have 2 teams from the same country or the same league in the same group. It has to be ones from different countries. Obviously, there's certain teams that can't play against each other or on the same day and things like that. So there will be like different scenarios, but obviously you guys will be able to listen. I can't because I'm not going to get done by UEFA for copyright. I'm just not going to do it. I'm back on my YouTube debut. Just not going to do it. But yeah. I'm just going through the comments as well. Sandeep says, group of death in common. You know what? After Sunday and after getting Man City in the draw yesterday for the Carabao Cup, it's going to happen. We're going to get Bayern Munich. We're going to get Real Madrid and we're going to get AC Milan. That's just what's going to happen. So there's actually probably no point in me doing this watch along because that's what's going to happen. It's almost obvious at this point because of the way this week's gone. But you know what? It is what it is. It is what it is. And big up Daniel as well. Thank you so much. Good luck in the door. Hope it goes well. Big up the Queen, Kendall. Thank you so much for that. And John says, 21 years to get back. Such a journey to enjoy ahead. Absolutely. I just can't wait. I've said I genuinely don't mind who we get. I'm happy to have anybody. I just want to play the best, see what level we're at, see how we fare against the best teams in the world. Because really, on points wise, for the last year and a half, we have been one of those. So, and that's not even Delulu. Do you know what I mean? Like Delulu is the Salulu, but that's not delusional. We have been just based on facts and points. So, yeah, unbelievable. Sorry, everyone, if I don't get to your comments. As I said, I am literally streaming off my iPhone, so it's like this big. So I can't see it. It keeps going down and crazy. And Tyrell says, United definitely getting Sevilla and finishing third. We're in the mud. That's not in the muds, man. That is not in the muds. That's decent for where you guys are now. But you will get Sevilla heritage. Sevilla Man United heritage. And Betrays says, good luck kind of with the draw, hoping for good draws for City and Newcastle. Absolutely. You guys will get a decent draw anyway because obviously you're on pot one, so you should get a relatively decent draw. But obviously we're in pot four, so it's going to be a little bit of a nightmare. And Elliot says, Kendall, ideally, who would you like in the group? As I've said, I'll take anyone. I know a lot of people, and I understand why they want an easier run in. So like I did a little draw generator on Swiss Ramble earlier, and it was like I think it was Feyenoord, Copenhagen, someone else, or Benfica and us. And I was like, I'll take that group. It's good. I'll go to Portugal in October. I'm happy. But anyways, sorry for waffling. The draw is underway. So we'll keep everyone updated. So Bayern Munich have been drawn first. So they go from pot one. So they are in group A. So we'll just do a rubber and commentary because I'm nervous. I can't even breathe. I'm that nervous. I'm genuinely so worried. Like, I'm not worried because I've been saying I'm excited this whole time, but just this last week just been crap, and I just know we're going to get drawn in the group of death. So the second team is out now, which is Sevilla. So Sevilla will go into not pot two, sorry. They are from pot one. They will go into group B. Obviously, Sevilla winners of the Europa League, so got into the Champions League that way rather than a top four finish in La Liga last year, which I think was Sociedad finished fourth, Atleti, Real Madrid and Barcelona got the top four, as far as I know. But anyways, so Napoli, obviously from Serie A, they have just been drawn, so they will go into Group C. So Bayern, Sevilla and Napoli have been drawn so far. Napoli, obviously one of the best teams in the world last season. They played fantastically. And On Top Music says, the draws just reminded me what a baller Joe Cole is. Joe Cole was a very good footballer. So Benfica have just been drawn, so they will go into Group D. So that's Bayern, Sevilla, Napoli and Benfica being drawn now from pot one into their groups. And Lucas says Arsenal in Group A. Yeah, for some reason, I think everyone is genuinely speaking it into existence that that Bayern Munich are going to play Arsenal. So that's Feyenoord. They have just been drawn into Group E. Yash, yeah, you might be ahead. As I say, I'm watching it on the YouTube stream from BT Sports, so you might be a little bit ahead. But you can pop it in the comments. That's absolutely fine. Everyone can just catch up. That's no problem. So PSG, they have just been drawn as well. So they will go into Group F, I believe, unless I'm a letter ahead. No, Group F, PSG in Group F. What's up, sweetheart? I want some of that pasta you had yesterday. Okay, I'll make you some in a minute. Let's see who's next. So Manchester City. So Manchester City, Daniel in the comments, and I can't remember, there was someone else in the comment, Mac as well as Man City fan. They will be glad to know. Group G, Man City are in Group G. Yeah, a couple of people might be ahead if you're watching it on the actual TV, but as I say, I cannot because I need it on mute and everything like that. So I'm just watching it at my desk here with on UEFA, not UEFA, TNT Sports YouTube stream. And FC Barcelona, they are the last team to be drawn out of pot 1, and they have gone into Group H. So that is all of pot 1 complete. Now, so pot 2, we are ready. So this is the likes of Real Madrid are in there. I think Man United in pot 2. Yeah, Man United are in pot 2. So we'll get some juicy draws out of this. Inter Milan are also in there as well. So we'll see who is going to be in this draw. I'm getting really nervous now. When pot 4 comes round, I'm going to be ill. Obviously, Atletico are in this pot as well. So I'm just hoping for a good draw. Obviously, if Atletico get drawn with Man City, then that means Newcastle can't play Atletico. So it depends on where Atletico get drawn. I'm so scared. Oh, and Betrayed says, I'm watching on stream like you. You being behind means no spoilers for me being here. Yeah, do you know what? That's what I thought, because I knew we were going to be behind. So I thought it's probably better, because then I'm not like kind of ruining it for anyone who is watching it on stream or whatever, everything like that. So yeah. Arsenal are obviously in pot 2 as well. So all of the Arsenal fans in here are going to be super excited. I'm going to try not to look at the comments. I know some of you are totally welcome to pop them in there. That's fine if you would like to. But for everyone who is behind and is watching on stream, then obviously try not to look at the comments if it's going to spoil it for you. So Joe Cole's pulled the first team out here. That guy really looks like, it's Marchetti, isn't it? But he really looks like Claudio Ranieri. So Borussia Dortmund, so they can't go into pot A because obviously that's Bayern Munich, so they cannot be from the same league. So I assume it will have to go in the second part of the draw. Yeah, so E, F, G, or H. And then they have to go and now pick a letter to go in, which is just, I don't know why they make it so difficult. Just, if they can't go in pot A with Bayern, just put them in the next pot that they can go in. I don't know why they make it so difficult. There is probably a reason. I haven't looked into the ins and outs of it. I'm not going to lie to you, but I don't know why they make it so difficult. It's just very frustrating. Anyways, we're now going to see Borussia Dortmund have gone into Group F. So I believe that's with PSG, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so PSG and Borussia Dortmund. And I'm very much howling because on Top Music's put which pot are Spurs in. And as we all know, I don't even think they got Europe this year, did they? No. Well, I never. So Arsenal have been drawn now. Does that mean they literally go in with Bayern straight away? Stop. Oh no, they have to go and pick a letter. Oh, but Paul says here, I'm sure they do it to avoid allegations and match fixing. Okay, fair enough. So obviously, Arsenal are now getting picked for the group. As I said, I'm sorry if I'm behind everybody. I'm using the stream, and it's just the stream that's going on right now. So Arsenal have been drawn against. Exciting. So in Group B, so they are in with Sevilla. So it's the Unai Emery derby. Unai Emery's not there anymore. But you know what I mean? The ex-Unai Emery survivor derby. So you know what? It's not I don't know. By the way, that obviously means that Man United can't get Sevilla. So Atletico Madrid have now been drawn. So we're in the second part of the what's the word? Second part of the draw. Nervous. Also, by the way, why have I said Unai Emery for Sevilla? Wasn't he at Villarreal? Ignore me. I'm obviously, my head's not right today. Just completely ignore me. So Atletico have been drawn in Group E. So Newcastle still can get Atletico Madrid with Feyenoord. So, setting out nicely. I used to live in Holland, so for Ajax and my Dutch team. Not that I follow the Eredivisie at all, but yeah. And obviously Atletico, my second team. So yeah, the Manchester United now. So we'll see what draw Manchester United get. So they can go into Group A, Group C, or Group D. So with Napoli, Sevilla, or Benfica. Napoli, Bayern Munich, or Benfica, sorry. Sevilla have been drawn. It's time. It's time. Let's see who we got. No spoilers. I'm not going to look at the comments so that I don't get a spoiler. Ooh, Manchester United with Bayern Munich. Ooh, so that means Newcastle can't get the group of death. Lovely. Lovely. I'm happy with that. We can't get Bayern Munich. That's fine. That's fine with me. So sorry, Terrell, you have got Bayern. Yeah, indeed. I'm sure that's not what Man United fans wanted. So Leipzig next. So they can go into Group C, Group D, Group G, or Group H. So they can go anywhere, really, at this point. Man United fans and Arsenal fans, you can chill now. And Man City fans, you can't really chill. You've been drawn, but you need to know who else is in your group. So, yeah. So Leipzig, they will... Exciting. Leipzig go into Group G. So Leipzig have got Manchester City. Oh, I'm sure Leipzig and Manchester City play each other all of the time. Or have I just made that up? I feel like when I'm sure Atletico were in a group with Leipzig and Man City at the same time. I could be wrong. I could have mixed 2 years, but I'm actually almost sure. But look, it's a storyline. Obviously, the Guardiola's going to go back there. He's just left Leipzig. So, and then it's now Inter Milan. So they've been drawn now. So I think they'll probably only be able to go into Group D. So they've got to automatically go into Group D. So obviously, Petraeus is happy with Leipzig and City. I want to know, Daniel. Yeah, 3 years and 4. I knew you always played Leipzig. So Benfica and Inter Milan, that should be another good matchup again. So this is FC Porto. So unfortunately, the Bobby Robson derby cannot happen now because Porto have been drawn in the group with... Barcelona, it can. A little bit can. If Newcastle go into that group, it's like a Bobby Robson derby. That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? Harry Kane. Hello, Harry Kane. Hope you're enjoying Bayern. Do you think Newcastle can go far? Yeah, I think we can. Oh, Real Madrid as well have just been drawn, so they can only go into Group C now because that is the only one that is left. So Napoli and Real Madrid, that will be a fantastic draw, like a fantastic fixture. I cannot wait to see that fixture. So yeah, do I think we can go far? I think we can go. I think we can get out of the groups. Obviously, depending on the group, but I think we can. I think nobody will want to come to St James's Park this year, especially when the atmosphere has been the way that it is. It's going to be a tough home tie for anybody. So yeah, I think we can. I think we can do all right. I think we maybe like one of them underdog teams. Like, who was it a few years ago? Was it Villarreal who got really far, like the quarters or something, and no one expected them to? It was somebody like that. Yeah. So this is pot 3 is about to be drawn now. So we've obviously there's AC Milan's in there. Obviously, Sandro Tonali might be going back to AC Milan. Like Guardiola's going back to Leipzig. I can't remember who else is in this pot. I think PSV Eindhoven are in there. Honestly, for 1 second though, are Ajax not in the Champions League this year? Because they haven't been drawn, have they? As I said, I don't follow the Eredivisie, so I don't know. Anyways. Yeah. Yeah, in a second. Once I've done this. I'll be done soon anyway.
I want to watch that.
We've got to see who Newcastle gets in the Champions League.
I want to watch the laptop.
So Ajax didn't actually get in. I genuinely didn't know that. As I say, I don't follow the Eredivisie since I left Holland, so I don't know. But that's mad. Did they have to go into qualifiers or something? Or did they just not finish in the top however many places in the league? That is mental, by the way. We're not seeing Ajax in the Champions League, isn't it? So, first team from pot 3. I think, honestly, like, pot 3 is, like, not that exciting. Like, in terms of, like, the bunch of teams that are in there. AC Milan are obviously in there, so they're okay. But so, Shakhtar Donetsk, they are the first team to be drawn out of that. So, they can actually go in any group now, so they just have to go and pick a ball. Oh, and Yash says, yeah, they play today at 7 versus Ludogorets for Europa League. That's crazy. Wow, what a fall off. What an actual fall off. And Cal's is it Cal SK9 or Cal's K9? Sorry. Eredivisie only get 1 spot automatic. PSV went into qualifiers and unfortunately beat Rangers last night. Oh, yes, I did see that. So that makes sense. Thank you for that information. So Shakhtar, they are in Group H. So is that with Real Madrid and Barcelona, Porto, and Shakhtar Donetsk? Interesting group. Very interesting group. You can have it in a second, sweetheart.
Mine a second.
Did Joe Cole just butcher that name? I never heard, but did Joe Cole butcher that name? Because I genuinely wouldn't even like to try and say that because that would be offensive to try and say that. Oh, and as Paul says, rest in peace to Serbo Robson group. Oh, well, we're sad, but no, we can still do it if we go in that group. It technically is a third of the Sir Bobby Robson group. So, it can still be done. It can still be done. Sorry, and I didn't even see which draw they went into. If anyone would like, they're getting drawn now. So they have gone into Group G, which is with Manchester City, Leipzig, and now Crvena Zvezda, FK. That's what I'm going to go with. I'm really sorry for butchering that word. If anyone watches this, I'm ultimately so sorry. I'll have to learn for this one. So PSV Eindhoven as well. So they can only go in Group A, B, C, or D. Wait, is Red Star Belgrade that team that's just been pulled out? I genuinely didn't even know that. Why have they changed their name? I genuinely did not know that was them. I had no idea. And Rene, obviously, Enzo Bald Boys to go to the Champions League next season. That's Leicester. So PSV Eindhoven are in Group B with Sevilla and Arsenal. So Arsenal fans, let me know how you feel about that group so far. So Paul says, so like as an American and a non-season ticket holder, how tough would it be to get UCL season ticket at St James's? I expect pretty hard. So AC Milan have just been drawn as well, so they can only go into Group E or F, I think. Yeah, E or F. It'll be super, super hard because if you're a season ticket holder like me, you enter into a cup scheme. So like we've paid for our Champions League tickets ahead in advance. I'm not sure how difficult it'll be to get like away tickets. You might be in the home end or something like that. And then I think what they'll probably do is go on a general sale, but like ballot, because that's what they've been doing for the leagues this season. So AC Milan are in Group F. So that is with PSG, Borussia Dortmund, and AC Milan. That is a fantastic group. That's going to be our group, isn't it? It's our group. Group F. So scared, so nervous. I think that's going to be our group. I have a feeling, and I can't believe they're going to play PSG when Neymar and Messi have left. That is actually so sad. I cannot believe it. I'll be happy with that otherwise, but yeah. So Salzburg have just been drawn. So they can go into A, C, or D. So yeah, Paul, sorry, as I was saying, so I think it'll go to ballot if there's any tickets left over from people who haven't entered the cup scheme. So a ballot for members. I'm not sure if you've got a membership. But yeah, I think it'll probably go into a ballot unless they just put them on general sale. I'm not sure of allocation or how much they have to keep back for general sale. Or yeah, anything like that. I'm not entirely sure. So Salzburg are in the Group D with Benfica and Inter Milan. So again, another pretty fun group. Group F's our group, isn't it? It's just like it's going to be a storyline because of Tonali and stuff. Obviously, Guardiola's going back to Leipzig and stuff like that. So it's just going to be that sort of situation. So Lazio as well. They are in Group E. It's the only group that they can go into now. And then we've just got Group A and Group C left to find out who they are getting. So Feyenoord, Atletico Madrid, and Lazio. Oh, that is a feisty group. There's going to be some absolute hell on with the ultras from them teams. Hell on. And Paul says, not going to lie, I want that group now. Group F, Botman 2. And Tonali returns home. Yeah, that's probably going to happen, isn't it? Oh, and thank you, Ryan. I know I will try and thank you for it. I really do appreciate it. So Copenhagen are either in Group A or Group C. But yeah, I really need to be more consistent, but thank you. I really appreciate the compliment. So Copenhagen or Copenhagen, I was going to say Dutch there, Danish. They go into Group A, so they have got Bayern Munich and Manchester United with FC Copenhagen. And thank you so much for being new to the channel. I'm so appreciative. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. So now it's just Group C. So whatever team's left, I think it's Braga is left. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, SC Braga is left. So they will go into Group C with Napoli and who else was in Group C? I can't remember now. Oh, Napoli, Real Madrid, and Braga. So we will soon see. And JC says, Kendall, how's your life outside football right now? You know what? It's calm. It's fine. It's just the usual. Nothing too interesting, nothing too exciting. It's just the usual, just working. It's been a 6 weeks holidays, so it's been a little bit busy. So yeah. So now here we go. It is pot 4, Newcastle United's pot. We are about to find out our fate. I am genuinely ill. I'm so ill. I literally can't even go. I can't even breathe. I'm so ill. I'm so nervous. Also, please, just a warning in advance, please don't ruin it in the comments this time. Everything else is fine. Please do not ruin what group Newcastle are in the comments. I need you to see my like actual reaction. Like, I'm so ill. I feel like crying. Like, I genuinely have tears in my eyes. Oh, God, it's actually so real. It's so real right now. There we are. Oh, God, I'm so nervous. I actually feel like I could cry. I feel like I could cry. Paul says, can I hide the chat? I don't know how to. Can I hide the chat? Can I stop the chat? I don't know yous. I'll try and find out. I don't know. I don't know if I can, Paul. You might just have to not look. Oh, God, I feel so sick. Oh, I'm just not gonna look. Oh, honestly, yous, please, if any mods see what group Newcastle are in before we do, please just hide the chat. Or if you're on YouTube watching this live stream, just take the live comments away. Just take the chat away. Here we go. God, I'm ill. He's the first ball. I'm ill. Use, I'm so sick. Oh my God, actually, I'm going to have a cardiac arrest. Okay. Oh, Sociedad, right. Oh, I'm actually shaking. I don't know if you can see on camera, but my hand is actually shaking, like full on shaking. I'm really sorry if I'm not looking at your comments. I'm just not looking at the moment. Oh, typical. Obviously, Sociedad can't go in Group F. Oh, we're going to get Group F, aren't we? Or can they go in Group F? Did I say that right? God, I can't. I'm ill. I'm pure ill. I'm going to gag with nerves. So Sociedad are in Group D. So that is Benfica, Inter, Salzburg, and Sociedad. So that obviously we can't get that group now. Sorry if I'm not looking at your comments. I'm not being ignorant, but I'm just doing it. Oh, God, here we go again. Here we go again. Here we go again. Use. I can't cope. I'm ill. Ah! Oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God, oh, God. Right. Oh. I'm actually going to cry. I can't. I literally can't deal. What am I going to be like on the first fixture? I'm actually going to be poorly, like poorly unwell. I can't breathe. If you could hear my heart beating right now, it's actually beating out my chest. Like, I'm not even surprised you can hear it on here. Oh, God. I've paid for my home fixtures as well, so oh my God, I'm ill. Can't look. Oh, no, it's F! It's F! I knew it! I bloody knew it! Oh, I knew it! Oh, honestly. Use. Nah. It's the worst. It's literally the worst we could have had. I know I said I wanted anyone, and I'm fine with that, but I knew we were going to get the group of death. I just knew we were. Galatasaray is... I don't even care about the rest of the draw. But Galatasaray is being drawn out now. Oh my God, I'm actually shaking. Like, look at my hands. I'm genuinely ill. How the hell... I'm even saying how the hell. I mean, it was only about to happen when we got Manchester City yesterday, and we got friggin'... we got beat by Liverpool on Sunday against 10 RUs. This week's just topped off, isn't it? It's just bloody topped off. Oh, fantastic scenes. Honestly, can't cope. I don't even care about the rest of the draw. I don't even know where Galatasaray got put in, but it's the Tonali derby. It's the Sven. We went to Sven Butman, but he went to Newcastle instead. Derby, like. But buzzing for a Milan away day, buzzing for a Paris away day, buzzing for a German away day. I'm actually happy with that. Oh, there's going to be such... I've actually lost track of the draw. I don't even know what's going on now. I think I've missed 2 teams now. I don't even know who's where or anything. I'm very much of the... I've said this opinion for months. I've said, you have to be the best. You have to beat the best. I've said that as well, Yash. I've said, I'll take anyone here. Honestly, I'll take anyone in the group. I'm genuinely not as scared of PSG now as I would have been before. I know they're still one of the best teams in the world, but I'm not as scared as I would have been with like Messi and Neymar and stuff. Obviously, they've still got Mbappe, so that's another thing. Colin Mawani's going there as well. Can anyone just put in the chat what's happened in that draw? Because I don't even know what's happening. So Union Berlin are in Group C with Napoli, Real, Hughes. I'm sorry, I can't believe it. I can't believe it because it's just typical. I knew it was going to happen. All I wanted was to get out of the groups. I didn't care what happened. I just wanted to get out of the groups. Oh, well. It is what it is. But as Yash has put in here, he's going to put all of the groups and all of the teams in the groups. I can't even concentrate. He's going to put all of the groups, the full completed groups of the 4 teams in the chat so everyone can see them. I bloody knew we were going to get Group F, you know. I knew it. I said, weren't we just saying this whole time? It's crazy how look at Man City. There you go again. They're going to get straight out of that group as well. Bloody lucky sods. Oh, yous, I'm ill in my stomach. I'm not going to be able to eat my tea now. I literally can't cope. He's me giving it the big licks. I was like, oh yeah, it's going to be fine. Like, I don't care who we get. Like, whatever. I just want the big boys. Here I was like, oh yeah, I'll have a Bayern, Real Madrid in AC Milan group. Oh, now it's happened. We've got PSG, Dortmund, and friggin' AC Milan. You know what? Like, it's just now it's happened. I'm just like a proper flip flop because now I'm ill. Arsenal gonna get out of their group, aren't they? Sevilla, PSV, and Lens, however you say it. I'm gonna have to pray tonight. I'm sorry. I'm not even that religious, but I'm gonna have to pray. But I'm excited for the away days. Easy away days, Ryanair flights, just drinking all lovely. I'm glad about them away days because I've never been to Germany, actually, and I've been to Italy a few times. Who was our other one? Oh, Paris as well. I've been to France a few times, but I've never actually been to Paris. So, you know, what's the word? Silver lining. That group stinks. It stinks, man. By the way, was anyone there from Newcastle? I'm going to go back. The draw's gone off I'm not even thinking about it anymore because I actually can't. I cannot even begin to think about what's happening now, like. Oh, Darren Eales and Dan Ashworth's there. I don't know who that other guy is, though. I don't recognise him who was there for us, like representing us. Darren Eales and Dan Ashworth, I recognise. I know the other one. Didn't look like Pete Silverstone or anyone. Oh, I can't believe it. Anyways, I know Yash is going to put in the chat all of the groups that are done. I think that concludes the draw. I can't believe it. We're back, but whoa, we're back. You know that meme where it's like, I think is it like Wario and he's like, I've won, but at what cost? That's how I feel right now. We've won. We're back in the Champions League. I'm so excited to see the champions. I see in James's Park. Oh, bloody hell. Also, I'm glad Celtic are in Atletico's group as well because I can just go up to Scotland and go and watch Atletico against Celtic. But use. Look at that group. Everyone else's group, fine. That group, F, group of death. Literal group of death. Oh, I can't. It wasn't just typical. It was just typical. Also, what are AC Milan doing about a stadium this year? Because obviously, like, I felt the San Siro was getting, like, knocked down. They were building another one. Is the other one built yet? Like, what's happening? I don't know. I'm excited, but I just knew we were going to get the hardest group, and that's my main point. It's not because I'm not like happy or confident or anything like that, or I think we're going to lose. I just knew we were going to get the hardest group. It just was written in the stars. But anyways, that is the conclusion of the group. Yash has put all of the completed groups in the comments if anyone wants to scroll up and have a look. I'm still crapping it now for the Champions League. I knew it would come. I said I'll have anyone. I haven't stopped shaking. My hands said it was shaking like a leaf. But there we go. So Newcastle fans, PSG, AC Milan, I've missed the second team, Borussia Dortmund in the Champions League groups. Let me know in the comments after this video where you think we're going to finish in that group, if you think we're going to get out of it. I'm so nervous. I honestly think we can genuinely give a good account of ourselves against those teams. It's not even that. I genuinely think that we can. Because as I said, PSG aren't the team that they have been like the past 3 or 4 years. Dortmund, again, I know they nearly won the league last year, so that's a little bit of an anomaly. But across the team, I don't think that team's like stacked with quality or anything like that. We might finish third and get into Europa League. I don't know. And then obviously we've got AC Milan, which is the AC Milan won the Scudetto not long ago. The Tonali derby, that's going to be interesting. So yeah, the storyline was there. It's being created, and now we are here. So thank you everyone so much for tuning in. If you do want to catch me, I'm going to be on BBC 5 Live in about half an hour, just reviewing the group and the Champions League draw. So if you want to catch me there, I'll be there. Hopefully I'll be more consistent on this channel throughout the next few weeks. And obviously the season as well. We've got a very stacked season ahead of us. Man City in the Carabao Cup, PSG, Dortmund, and AC Milan in the Champions League. I don't know what we did to deserve this. It must have been good. Mike Ashley just ruined our lives. He's the devil. He's still there. But yeah, thank you so much, everyone, for tuning in for my return to YouTube. I am so grateful for all of you. I'll sort my subscription out so that ugly duck is not here anymore. Sorry, duck. And yeah, I hope everybody has a fantastic week. Hopefully I can do maybe a review or a watch along at the weekend, because I'm not going to Brighton away because the trains are all cancelled. So might catch me on a watch along or a review or something at the weekend. Maybe, we don't know. But please follow me on my social. Please like the video. Please subscribe to the channel. Share, whatever you need to do. I hate asking, you know I do. But yeah, again, thank you so much, everybody, for tuning in. Wish me luck, because I'm going to need it. I'm going to need it for this season, let me tell you that. But yeah, thank you, everyone. Have a fantastic week. Have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye.